Hello everyone, hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today we're going to talk about hypertension because it is actually one of the most common lifestyle disorders out there. To solve this issue, majority of the people go after the most commonly available information out there, which is to cut out salt from the diet or to reduce it a bit. But let me tell you that hypertension has got little to do with salt. And I'm going to tell you this with the help of an example of my client who was 54 years of age. He was the sales head of a company and was dealing with a lot of stress, poor sleep, absolutely no exercise and a overall bad lifestyle. And this man was suffering from really high levels of hypertension. So when I sat down to screen his complete lifestyle and went through his blood reports, I understood that the reason for his hypertension is actually metabolic syndrome. Now, for those of you who do not know what metabolic syndrome is, it is basically a combination of symptoms like high blood glucose, low levels of HDL, which is the good cholesterol, a large waistline, hypertension, and high levels of triglycerides in the blood. So to deal with this whole issue, I crafted a diet and suggested him a few lifestyle changes which will actually help him deal with his metabolic syndrome. And this is exactly what I suggested to him. But before we talk about them, may I please ask you to hit the like and subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any future videos of mine. The first lifestyle change that I suggested my client was to get rid of junk food completely from the diet. As an emotional coping mechanism, my client basically ate a lot of junk food, and this basically made him insulin resistant. And as you may know that insulin resistance is the first step to a lot of miserable health conditions like diabetes and hypertension. The second change was to include whole foods. So after getting rid of the junk food completely, I made sure that the client only ate whole foods. Now, whole foods are basically the foods that come from nature, which are least processed and which are nutritionally dense. So when you eat foods which are nutritionally dense, you basically are helping your body to fulfill the daily requirements of nutrients which are required for various physiological processes. Whole foods also stabilize the blood glucose levels, and that basically made the client a little bit more insulin sensitive. The third lifestyle change is exposure to sunlight. Now, there was a clinical trial which was conducted on 342,000 hypertensive patients, and as a part of this experiment, they were exposed to sunlight on a regular basis. Now, after the experiment was conducted, it was very clear that exposure to sunlight reduced the high blood pressure numbers. This happened because when you expose yourself to sunlight, your skin produces nitric oxide, which basically acts as a potent vasodilator, which means that it helps in the dilatation of blood vessels, which helps in reducing the blood pressure. So if you are a hypertension patient, make sure that you expose yourself to sunlight every single morning for about 20 to 25 minutes and you will see your blood pressure numbers coming down drastically. The next lifestyle change was to include strength training. Now, please understand that strength training is one of the greatest forms of exercises out there. Strength training, if done on a regular basis, will help you reduce stress, will help you reduce fat, will help you build muscles, and will also reduce your blood glucose levels. So if you are a hypertension patient, make sure to include about 4 to 5 days of strength training in your entire week, and you will see your metabolic syndrome condition improving slowly. The fifth and the last lifestyle change that I suggested was to supplement with omega-3, because omega-3 helps in reducing the hypertension levels in a great way. EPA and DHA are two types of omega-3 fats, which basically help in improving the bioavailability of nitric oxide, which makes the inner lining of your blood vessels more smoother, and that helps in reducing your blood pressure levels. So if you're somebody who's looking to reduce your hypertension levels or completely manage them, you can reach out to me at www.tanaymandovra.com. You can also join my no nonsense Telegram channel where I post exclusive content for the community that I'm creating there. You can find the link in the description below. I also created a video on 5 reasons why youngsters are getting heart attack. Check it out here. I will see you in the next video. Till then, eat well, sleep tight, move more, and get some sunshine. Have a wonderful day.